Hi, in this video we are going to learn about certain techniques or strategies that can be used to enhance the memory. The strategies that are used for improving memories are known as mnemonics. Mnemonics is the term used for those strategies that can be used or are used for improving the memories. Some of them involve use of images while others emphasize self-induced organization of information. It means that mnemonics using images involve creation of certain mental images, while mnemonics using organization involve the self-induced organization of information. So now let us study some mnemonics that make the use of images. First is the keyword method. Now suppose you want to learn words of any foreign language. In this method, an English word that sounds similar to the word of a foreign language is identified. This English word will act as a keyword. Now suppose you are learning Spanish. The word pato in Spanish means the word duck in English. These two words seem to be quite unsimilar. So it is probably difficult to learn them. So what you can do is you can just think of the word that is similar to pato. Now just close your eyes and think that a pot that sounds similar with pato. Now there is a pot and it is filled with water and a duck is sitting in it. Now it is quite easy to remember it. Whenever you will hear the word pato, the word pot will automatically come to your mind. Now the word pot, as it will come to your mind, the word duck, as it is quite connected to the word pot, it will also come to your mind, and you will remember that the word pato means the word duck. So this is how the keyword method is used. Second is the method of Loki. It is quite an interesting method. In this method, the items that you want to remember are placed as objects arranged in a physical space in the form of visual images. This method is helpful in learning items in serial order. Now suppose you are going to a market. You have to buy slippers, you have to buy vegetables, fruits, you have to buy stationery items, you have to buy some grocery items and some like items like soap, toothpaste. So how will you remember it all? Making lists and all is quite time consuming. So what you can do is you can just create a mental map. You can just create a you can just create visual images of all the things you need to buy. Now just close your eyes again and think. You entered your kitchen and you found that fruits and vegetables are needed to be brought. So now next is that you move to your study room. There you need to buy certain stationery items for your study room. Next is that you entered your bathroom. You need to buy soap. After that you move to your wardrobe. Now you need to buy certain clothes. When you will enter the market, you will just need to take a mental walk, and you will automatically remember all the things that you needed to buy will automatically come to your mind as you will take a mental walk. So this is how the method of Loki is used. Now there are certain mnemonics that make the use of organization, that involves self-induced organization of information. First is chunking method. The word chunk is used when we are breaking the larger information or the larger thing into the smaller parts. So this smaller part is known as a chunk. Now as the example is given here, the number is given 194719492004. Now it is quite difficult to remember this number as it is. So what we can do is we can just break it into three parts, that is 1947, 1949 and 2004. And we can learn these numbers by connecting them to certain events. Like in 1947, it can be learned as when India became independent, in 1949 when constitution was adopted, and in 2004 when tsunami hit Southeast Asia. So this is how we can learn this large number by breaking it into smaller parts. Next method is the first letter technique. It's also a very interesting method. In this you need to pick up first letter of each word that you want to remember and arrange those words or those letters to form another word or sentence. We often hear the word Vibgyor. Now Vibgyor is a great example of the first letter technique. Vibgyor stands for violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Now you can create several other words like Vibgyor to learn your material or to learn whatever the content you want to learn. Now, besides mnemonics, there are some other memory techniques also that can be used to improve memory. First is engage in deeper level processing. Now it involves asking as many questions as you can ask related to the information. Now after that, considering its meaning and examining its relation with the facts you already know. Now when you will engage yourself in deeper level processing, you will find that you can remember the content or the information for a longer time, as it will enter your long-term memory. So this is in this method what you need to do is you just need to go in detail of whatever information or whatever content you are reading. So it will help you to remember or retain the information for a longer time. Next is minimize interference. Now this is quite important thing, that whenever you are learning something you need to minimize the interference. How you can do it is that you can arrange your study material or study in such a way that you do not learn similar subjects one after the other. Instead, pick up some other subject unrelated to the previous one. Now suppose you are learning Hindi. After that you are learning Punjabi. These two subjects are quite similar. So whenever you will learn them together or learn one after the other, they will just mix up when they will just mix up at the time of retrieval. So what you can do to avoid this is that you can learn some unsimilar subjects one after the other, like you are first learning or you're first reading science, and after that you are doing maths, after that you are doing Hindi. So this is how you can arrange your study. This will prevent the conflict of your material at the time of retrieval. The third and the most important technique that can be used is PQRST method. This acronym stands for P for preview, Q for question, R for read, S for self-recitation, T for test. Now PQRST method, now what you need to do in this method is that you first need to preview. Just have a look at the material that you want to learn. After that, frame as many questions out of the material as you can. Third is just read it thoroughly, read it in detail. Fourth is self-recitation. Now after you have read the chapter in detail, after you have learned the questions that you had made, you need to just recite all that. Whatever you have learned, you just need to recite it. Finally, you need to take a self-test. Now self-test will tell you in whatever thing you are still weak, in whatever thing you are doing good. So this will help you to just know more about yourself. So this is the PQRST method. I hope you like the video, and all these techniques or strategies will help you to learn your material efficiently. Thank you for watching this video.